Now, before his presidency, during the 1950s, Reagan was a C-list actor, eventually becoming the president of a Screen Actors Guild, which is an actors' labor union. But this was the McCarthy era, so being a communist was heavily persecuted in the US. And while Reagan was the president of a labor union, he was also supplying the FBI with names of suspected communists. Now, these films served as a clear transition Reagan would make into his future political career, using his showmanship and being against anything remotely leftist, communal, or egalitarian, running with it to the fullest and eventually becoming the governor of California in 1966. During his time as governor, however, he used his power to call in the National Guard on the protest at People's Park, an event which later became known as Bloody Thursday, where the police reportedly acted like fighting the Viet Cong, and even one student got killed. Still, as a governor, he cut the state budget for public universities by about 20%, which ultimately collapsed public funding in general in that state. This ultimately made the universities reliant on tuition and private funding and made them less accessible and more expensive. So when you're complaining about having to take a life-binding loan to pay for your university in the United States, blame Ronald Reagan.